Hello and welcome to TOSSE 2024. I'm glad to be here at this prestigious event of TOSSE. This event is meant to inspire, educate, and provide you with resources to empower the education community. And guess what? Wema Bank is partnering with TOSSE this year, and they are proud sponsor of TOSSE 2024. I'm glad to bring to you all the live coverage of this event and to ensure that no part of this event is missed out. We're going to be going around and watching how the guests come in and how the innovators, or rather the educators, are excited to be a part of this event. Stay tuned and keep watching.
I'm from Perfect Angels College.
Is this your first time being in TOSSE?
Yes, my first time.
Okay. So what are you looking forward to? What's your expectation and how prepared are you?
I am quite prepared. My expectations are quite large, and I know that I'll be able to learn a lot of things in this conference.
Okay, have you heard about TOSSE before?
No, this is my first time hearing about it.
Okay, I'm sure you're going to enjoy being part of this. But before you go, I know you've heard about the national anthem. Nigeria, we hear thee, so complete it.
I have no idea, I'm still learning it.
Okay, we're still learning. Everyone is learning in Nigeria. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks.
All right, still during the event, let's get to meet you, sir.
My name is Olawale Olalere.
From what school, please?
From Zonep Schools, Ibadan, Ogun State.
Okay, certainly this is not your first time being part of the occasion.
Yes.
All right, tell me, so what has been the benefits of TOSSE and has it been impactful to your school?
I'm being honest with you. 2012, when we were about to start our school, I just bought from TOSSE at Sheraton Hotel, and I must say that singular event alone made a way for us, because I came to the exhibition. Though I didn't pay for the premium class, but the free that I bumped into I was able to see a lot of things which helped us to start our school summer in August, and we started September 2012, and so now I've never left Nika Gunde's page.
All right, well, thank you, because this is a season of victory for us in TOSSE. I want to ask you also, what would you like TOSSE to infuse in any of its program?
Well, I think TOSSE needs to focus more on some of us that wants to grow. Like I said, we are not a mega school, but the Bible says do not despise small beginning. But we give God the glory. We started very small. We are now we have our own high school. So I think TOSSE should focus more because we are more of small and medium-sized schools.
All right. Now, I'm sure you've learned about the new national anthem.
Yes.
Nigeria, we hail thee. Please, could you complete it?
To be honest with you, for now, all my students and my children knows the line, but me, I'm more focused on something else. But probably now you have given me a challenge. I will go and learn it.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
And you too. Bye.
It's TOSSE 2024, and still, this is how we enjoy the events. Keep watching. Talking to our attendees, we have some wonderful attendees right here with us, and they're going to introduce themselves. Please, can we get to meet you, sir?
My name is Adebayo S.K.
From where?
Tiako Schools.
All right.
I'm Sheifumi Adeyemi from Tiako Schools also.
Adebayo Titina, Tiako Schools.
Paola M.I. from Tiako Schools.
You're just coming in, right? You didn't take part in the exercise, did you? All right. TOSSE always starts up with a dance exercise. We want you to be a part of it tomorrow. All right. So now I want to ask you a quick question. This is not your first time of being in TOSSE. In all that you've learned in TOSSE, how has it helped your school and your community?
Well, this is my second time actually. One of the things I learned from TOSSE last year, which we are applying in school, number one, is the structure of administration. So we're able to structure some areas of our day-to-day activities, especially when it comes to security. We got to know last year that security starts from the gate, so we have to carry everyone along, the security officials, support staff, teachers, and then we must bring together all stakeholders, not just the parents that are the stakeholders, the teachers, the management, everyone coming together. And so far, in the past 1 year, I think last year was August, so this is June, so this should be around 10 or 11 months interval, and we've seen a a lot of progress made so far.
Thank you. So, Daddy, this is your first time coming, right?
Yes.
So, what are you looking up? What are you looking up for?
I'm looking at a situation whereby I will get one or two things that will be a sort of innovation in our school when I get back to the office.
All right. So, what you're looking for, I assure you, you're going to get it here. But I want to ask Mommy one question. You know the new national anthem, isn't it? Nigeria, we hail thee. Complete it.
Nigeria, we hail our own native land. No tribe but us, baby, brother who will stand. Nigeria, our father, the land.
Oh, that's complete. That's well, Mama's tried. All right, thank you very much. Enjoy your time in TOSSE. God bless you. Like I said, it's all about the TOSSE experience, and it's a season of victory for us. We have our attendee here who is happy and excited to be here. So tell us your name and where you're from.
Yeah, my name is Victor Gumbekun. I'm actually from Lagos State. I run a nursery and primary school as well. It's been 40 years of that now.
Okay, is this your first time being a part of TOSSE?
No, this is my first time. TOSSE is something that we look up to. You know, every year we always want to be part of it because it gives us a lot of exposures. It gives us the opportunity to actually make sure that the things happening around us in the education system, we're able to actually, address them, in a manner that is feasible.
All right, so can you tell us what impact this conference has made in your school?
Yeah, it's been very impactful in the manner that it helps us to actually identify areas of technological needs, improvement in our school, how to integrate technology in education. TOSSE has actually been one of those platforms where we get to see what is actually involved, and besides that, we get to actually understand the international aspect of education. This is where I met the Finland ambassador to Nigeria. It is one of those conferences like this that I met him. I was able to talk to him, and we've actually been having a lot of international knowledge here. More of having a comparative advantage, of education across, the nations of the world. So it's been very good for us.
This is good to hear. And one question I would like to ask you, which is the last, you're aware of the national anthem, isn't it?
Yes.
All right. Why did you laugh?
I don't have to recite.
All right. So just recite it 1 second.
No, I can't. No. I can't. And thank God that there is no law actually, prohibiting or enforcing me to actually do that. So, but so far so good. For me, we've reviewed that in our school, and then what we did was that we made sure that we put the lyrics up for the children on the assembly ground. And I've been able to see there's nothing, really bad about, the new old anthem too. And then so far so good. I don't have any issue with it.
Thank you. So wonderful speaking with you, and we hope you're going to enjoy the rest of the day.
No, sure, I'm going to enjoy it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah,
all right, so that is how it is, and we're still going to hear from some of our attendees, and let's get to hear how they feel and the excitement for this event. Stay tuned. Okay, this is your second time. The first time was when, please?
It was here.
When? What year?
2021.
Okay, so how was the whole event? How was it impactful to you?
It was glorious, and it's added more to my life, to my school, because everything I learned here, when I got back to school, I implemented everything, and it improved the standard of the school.
So, Ma, what are you looking forward to in today's event?
Just to acquire more knowledge in order to change and transform everything about the school.
Are you prepared for the program?
Yes.
Do you have your writing pad and your package with you?
I have everything.
You show it to the camera, it's there. All right. Now, before you go, you have heard about the new national anthem. Nigeria, we hail thee. So complete it.
We are not yet.
Very well. They are still neat.
All right, we understand. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, thank you. All right, still on the TOSSE experience. So glad to meet one of the facilitators, and she is Mrs. Rhoda. Oh, no, let her do the introduction herself.
My name is Rhoda Odibo.
Okay. So what's been like you taking the class? What was your experience like?
Profound. I thought that teachers, one good thing about teachers is that they're always ready to learn, and I saw that. I could see the spark in their eyes. So I think TOSSE represents, an annual event where educators know they're going to get value for their time. So what I saw was teachers just really excited to learn, really popping eyes. And then I think through the session, which was on social and emotional learning as the secret sauce to student success, not every teacher wants to know what sauce is that. What's the secret? What am I missing? What should I do newly? And so I thought that was amazing. The response, they engaged. We were having arguments. It's always good to have arguments, And then, I thought that was an immersive, one. Everyone came together and we shared learning together.
I feel that emotional learning is very important for a lot of people. I could see when you were talking about the viral video of the kid being smacked how many times. A lot of people were like, wow, that made the class kind of uncontrollable, but it was a very great experience. Now, what do you think parents need to do for the children to be stable when it comes to handling such situations?
I think this is a parent question, and I even missed it. Somebody asked that question inside. I think the number one thing that parents need to do is by themselves begin to immerse themselves in social and emotional learning. Like, take a deep breath. Every time you want to respond to your child, think about the child, not the situation. There is a person behind every situation. I think the idea is, don't be too quick to solve a problem when there is a person to connect with. I think if that's the message first, that this child does not have these intentions, I think parents need to start from there. And I know there's a lot that parents have grown up with. So there's a deep entrenched set of ways that are already concrete in them. So it's really an unpacking. How do I unpack all of these emotions that I'm living with, the trauma that I've lived with? Because we don't even recognize them as trauma. We think it's normal. And so if we have normalized trauma, it's harder. So parents need to first acknowledge that they've normalized certain things that are traumatic as as though they are normal. And that's the first shift that needs to happen. And I think schools and parents need to partner together and have themselves have social and emotional programs for both the children and for the parents. Do some kind of partnership there and let the parents know how this affects. Don't forget that there's data that says the stronger your SEL, the stronger your social skills, the stronger your emotional intelligence, the better your life outcomes. You're better off. So why choose the side that is not better off? So that's what I would say. And there's a whole lot, that will be done.
Talking about social and emotional intelligence, this is very important. But I would like to ask, if you were in that little girl situation where you have to receive that slap, how would you react?
First thing I would do, and by the way, I would say that I've been in that situation. Really, yeah. And I will tell you for free what I did. Immediately that happened, I stood up and I said, "You will not do that to me." When a child is confident to say to the person who is abusing them, "You will not do that to me," and walk out. Don't forget they're in a school system. She can walk out. She just didn't walk out. She could have walked out. Right? Now, she couldn't walk out for many reasons. Let's not even tag the child. I would not do that. There are many reasons why she didn't walk out. But if it were I, because I acknowledge myself, my confidence isn't low. Because that's part of what LTL builds, my self-awareness of who I am, and acknowledging that I should receive empathy as much as I should give. And so somebody who is not giving me is not meant to be around me, and I shouldn't be around that person, so I'll take a walk out.
Alright, so if you have parents who want to speak to you and want to follow you, how do they do that?
I'm Rhoda Odibo everywhere on social media. LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, the same name. RHODA Rhoda, Odibo, ODIGBOH. Together on Twitter, on Instagram, separate on Facebook and LinkedIn as my name and my surname. Yeah.
Alright, would have loved to continue talking with you, but I love the total school support experience that you've brought, and thank you for being a wonderful facilitator. We hope to see you some other time. Thank you.
I'm a TOSSE child, so yeah.
All right, thank you. Enjoy the rest of the program. All right, it's all about the TOSSE experience. It is beautiful and it's a happy day for everyone. And we have a participant who is happy and he wants to talk to us about his experience. So let's get to meet you and where you're from.
My name is Maximus Uchechukwu. I'm here representing Grand Oak Bridge Montessori School at Osapa, London, Lekki, Lagos.
All right, so this is your first time?
No, I actually attended TOSSE 2023 and I'm glad to be here in TOSSE 2024.
So what impact has TOSSE done or had on your school or your community?
My last attendance here in TOSSE has really helped me. It impacted me to be a good educator and also an upcoming school owner. It has helped me see how I can be able to manage the human resources and other resources that we have within the school system, and how to help the children, which is the focus of the school system, to see they become better and impacted to the community at large.
All right, so I'm sure you were part of the lecture that went on, and we had the facilitator, Mr. Schroeder, over there. So talk to us, what did you pick out? What did you pick out especially that you are happy about to listen to?
In fact, I must say that Mrs. Rhoda Odigo is a fine and excellent facilitator. Being under her training section today under the topic socio-emotional learning has really widened my horizon and has impacted me as a person to see how we all humans are being plagued with this same dilemma, emotional intelligence, which is a missing ingredient in our lives that would have made us more better humans and the society a better place. You know, we actually learned, she explored the five key areas of social emotional learning. And it dawned on me that as humans, we need to learn to reflect on ourselves to see how we become better. First of all, we need to learn to know ourselves. That is the awareness stage she took us through. And from there, knowing our strength and weakness will help us see that we manage some of these weaknesses and make it our strength. And that also helps us to go to the third stage to see how we can manage this, our social environment. You know, people out there and how to, you know, be empathetical and the rest of them. She explored all those 5 key areas and helped us to see how we can be socially emotional intelligent, and it really impacted me, and this is one thing I'm going to learn, implement in my school and in my society to make the world also a better place.
Wow, I can see that you're very excited about your experience here. Okay, for us to wrap people up, I have a question I want to ask you, because every Thursday I always come up with something different, and we want you to respond to this. We have a new national anthem.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Nigeria,
so I would like you to complete it. Nigeria, we hail thee.
Okay. Nigeria, we hail thee. We are actually learning it. I'm still learning it anyway. Well, I will learn it very soon. Completely. I don't really know all the lyrics to that.
All right.
But we are still learning that.
All right, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you so much.
All right, still on the TOSSE experience, we have another of our facilitator for this event here. Sir, can we get to meet you?
My name is Ogaga Omove, and it's a delight to be here.
All right, you were talking to us about cultivating
The culture of continuous improvement for teachers.
All right, so what was it like taking the attendees? What was your experience with them?
It was an amazing experience. I want to appreciate Mobilinka Ogude and her team for this auspicious event. 16 years is no joke. Changing the narrative, 16 is no joke. Today was an eye-opener for me. I believe as a teacher, you don't just teach, you also learn. I did not just teach, I also had time to learn, because I believe strongly that if you must become better than what you are, you must have a culture of continuous learning. You must have a budget for your development. You must have time set out for your own growth. You must keep people in your circle who are growth inclined.
Okay. Are we going to be hearing from you tomorrow?
No, tomorrow I'm attending. I pay for the leader section. I've gone back there. Tomorrow I'll sit down because I also want to learn, I want to grow.
All right, that's what TOSSE is all about, learning. That's what we're all about, inspiring and motivating you to build a larger environment for education sector. Now, I'll ask you a last question, which is funny though. You know the new national anthem, Nigeria We Hail Thee. Can you please recite it for us?
I've not learned it. Funny, I've not learned it. I've not learned it.
That's one thing we wanted to learn in TOSSE.
Okay. Well, I think I had my mixed feelings, so that's why when I think I have to learn it. Now you have asked me now, I'll go and learn it. Tomorrow I'll come recite it.
All right, thank you and enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you.
All right. So kindly tell us your name, please, and where you're from.
Miss Bello by name,
Okay, what school?
from Dustland School.
Okay, so what was it like in your hall? What was the experience like, and what did you catch up from the lecture before the break?
It was fun anyway, though we really enjoy it. And most of the facilitators, they talked about different things on how we can motivate the pupils, on how the teachers can manage the classroom. Then they also talk about bullying and other things, whereby a teacher and the pupils will be able to benefit from it.
One thing I know you were taught was social and emotional learning.
Social
Yes.
and emotional learning.
So what do you have to say about that?
Particularly on the topic, so one of the facilitators talked about social and emotional learning, on how a pupil, on how a student was molested. At the end of the day, then a teacher, whereby a non-teaching staff, at the end of the day rescue the child and so on, and at the end of the day they talk about a lot on that social and emotional learning, where we really enjoy and we achieve something at the end of the day.
All right, thank you for joining us on this experience. Have a nice day. All right, TOSSE is known for bringing the best facilitators from all around the world and within Nigeria. And trust me, we had a wonderful facilitator right here in this hall here, and I'm happy to speak with her. So let's get to meet you more officially.
All right, my name is Dr. Bumi Olale.
All right, you were taking us through a whole lot in this clip, but first I want to ask, what was your experience like working with the participants?
All right, now I think you asked what my experience was like working with participants. You know, I was able to connect with them because I've once been in their shoes. I can tell you that I'm what they call, almost on the way they call TOSSE testimony. I'm her TOSSE, what we call TOSSE baby testimony. I don't even know how she call it, TOSSE baby testimony. Because several years ago, I was here. About I think more than 10 years ago, I was a participant. I just heard about the program, and I came, and I can tell you, the program that year brought about a major shift in my life, a major shift in my career. But it changed a lot about me. As then I was still a classroom teacher. As at the time I came into TOSSE, gradually with the right mindset, with the things that we taught, I gradually moved to HOD, from HOD, head of school. And before you know it, I climbed up, and as I speak to you, I made up my mind to go back on my PhD after that program. And here I am today. So I can tell you that I'm TOSSE's testimony.
Wow, that's great. I heard you talking about the sacrifices that teachers make, and when you have to take a child who was not even able to read at primary 4.
Yes, sir.
That's a whole lot of sacrifice, you know. What about if you didn't get the recognition? How are you going to feel?
Of course I didn't.
No, but if you were not getting the recognition, or if you didn't get it, how does it feel?
I didn't get it. So it wasn't anything. It's like I told them something. Sorry. I told them something. I said, when you're dealing with children, have it at the back of your mind that you are dealing with God, you are relating with God. So see it as though you are trading with God. In fact, that is the mindset I use in going for teaching. So anything I do, I wasn't looking forward to being rewarded, monetary, or given a kind of award of, oh, she's an exceptional teacher, she's this. No, I was just doing it. I was coming into school very early. I go late just to ensure that child got it right. And as God would have it, he did. So the boys in Canada, I'm doing very well. It's not only him, I also had in fact, I became an expert in it because the mother kept giving testimonies. Except saying, when this child got to Olaloye's class, there was a massive change. And one way that I know parents talk. But one thing led to another, parents began to talk. And before you know it, they said, I want my child to be in Olaloye's class. The child is having issues. Olaloye should be able to handle it. So that was rewarding enough, not necessarily monetary. It was rewarding enough to see that, I was actually making an impact. So that was it.
This is beautiful. I don't know, what school do you teach now?
No, I don't.
No,
I lecture as a part-time lecturer in LASU. Not only that, I also have my own consult as well.
Part-time lecturer in LASU.
Yes.
Okay.
I also have my own consult.
What department is that?
Early childhood. Early childhood education.
In LASU?
LASU. Early childhood.
Okay.
Early childhood. And I also run my own consult, professional consult as well.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking you run a school so that
No,
I could just come and register. Maybe I'll be in Canada next week.
All
right. Thank you. It's a great experience that we're having you to be part of this 16th edition of TOSSE, and I know going forward we're going to see more of you. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let people get to meet you, sir. Good morning.
Okay, I'm Demola Olubakin.
All right, so you were here yesterday, and is this your first time being in TOSSE?
No, this should be my 5th time being in TOSSE.
Okay, so what has it always been like being a part of TOSSE?
Wow, it has been very exciting, educative, and very exclusive because I've learned a lot from TOSSE all these years that I've been around, and I've succeeded in bringing several people to TOSSE so that they can benefit from some of the things I've really gained from.
The question I would like to ask is there any way the Nigerian Navy system will to fit in with the civilian system? Do you think?
Yeah, of course. There are some of the things I learned from TOSSE that I've gone back to practice. Now that I'm the vice principal, I've put some things into action there, and it's working.
VP, you know what it takes for you to be VP in Nigerian Navy? It's big. All right, is there anything you wish to have probably seen or heard in TOSSE that you didn't get this year, so we know how to work on it going forward?
Okay, I think this place is too small for TOSSE. That's just so that more people can be involved in TOSSE and enlightenment. One of the things I desire that I want to bring TOSSE to Abeokuta so that the state government can benefit from it. That's my plan too.
All right. Thank you very much. So nice speaking with you. Do enjoy the rest of your day, sir.
Okay, thank you. God bless.
All right. This is the day 2 of the 16th event of TOSSE 2024. And we have one of our participants who we spoke with yesterday. And today he's coming out differently. If you see his style, you'll know he's coming out differently today for today's occasion. So, okay, those who are just watching today get to know you again.
Now, my name is Victor Ogunbekun. I'm actually an educator. I run a school as well, early childhood specialist. That's why I am.
Because a lot of people watching, they will assume probably you're a model too and a teacher.
Yeah, actually, as a teacher, we have our personal life as well. And the most important thing is for us to appear modest and appealing. Children love to see you appealing. You know, for you to actually teach a child, they need to love you when they see you. So they identify you when they see that you are appealing, and it attracts them to you to listen to you, then they learn.
All right, what inspired this style today?
This style today, I don't know, but I just like to be me. I like to be me because TOSSE it's an organization, an event that actually inspires all of us for what we do. And I feel inspired for my experience yesterday. And I feel that I should also come inspiring myself as well to also inspire other teachers. We as teachers, we shouldn't appear like the problem of the world is actually in our lives. No. The fact that we have challenges all over the place, we still need to see ourselves as human beings. So that is why I need to come this way so that other teachers can emulate coming out appealing.
Would I be right to say TOSSE inspired this dress sense?
TOSSE inspired this dress sense. Though not for TOSSE, I've had this, but I feel that I should pull this out today.
All right. I want to ask, is there anything you would have loved to see, hear, or feel that you want TOSSE to bring into the event?
Yeah, I think the aspect of teachers' appearance, dressing, and the likes. And sometimes we say teachers must always wear suit and tie and the likes. But I feel that education in 21st century is beyond that. Most importantly, be modest and be appealing. So that is what matters. No, you don't have to look always in suit and every time. And thank God today is Friday, and that actually gives me the ability to be creative and come out in a stylish manner.
All right, one last question. If you were not promised tomorrow, what would you like to do today?
What I would like to do today is to make sure that every teacher that we have in Nigeria has the list of knowledge that will help every child to be able to read before they get to primary 1. So that's the kind of knowledge I would like to actually help, because the level of literacy is still challenging all over the world actually. Even in the US, as of last year, they were having issues with their third grader, which is equivalent to our own, grade 3 in Nigeria. So it's just there all over the world. One thing I would like to do, if I'm given opportunity today, is to teach teachers to ensure that every classroom actually has a teacher that can teach children how to read using the phonics program. Because we realize that most schools in Nigeria, they actually employ a phonics teacher, or they call them diction teacher, to come to teach in their classroom on a part-time basis, which actually is teaching in isolation. That's not the way to go. I wrote an article some times ago, and eventually, after a few years, there was a research that was done last year in the UK, addressing what I had addressed in a previous article, talking about how we implement phonics in a wrong way. So those things I had addressed before, I think in 2018, we actually addressed, which made me to do another review of the same result of research, writing another article, linking what I had written before, and just putting a touch to emphasize that indeed what I have been clamoring for, advocating for, is what is expected all over the world. You don't teach phonics as a subject. It's not a subject, it's an element in English language. So for young children to be having a part-time teacher, or primary school teachers, having primary schools, having a separate teacher teaching phonics is not an ideal practice at all. So it doesn't actually encourage the level of literacy that will help us to allow our children to read and comprehend, in a way they should. So that's one thing I would love to do.
All right, thank you for this piece of information. We do hope that we're going to put it to practice and make the education community a better place.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Victor.
I appreciate you.
All right, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right, it's all about the TOSSE experience, and we have one of our participants here. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Can we get to meet your name and where you're from?
I'm Mrs. Peters, Stella Peters, with the size, from Greater Mind Academy in Asamajan, Lagos, Nigeria.
All right, so how would you rate this event, this TOSSE 2024?
It's quite impressive. Over the years, once we visit, it has always been an exciting thing, and we look forward to seeing new things. And today is not an exception. Things are just going the way it ought to be, and seeing lots of things that you've been aiming to see for quite a while is another amazing thing. Then talk about those that have given us the lectures for today, the facilitators. Thank you very much. They've been amazing. TOSSE is one experience that one cannot forget in a haste. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I call it the TOSSE experience, but I want to find out from you, is there anything you would like TOSSE to add up to the programs going forward?
Going forward, I think just getting more innovation and just adding up to what is in the trend. That's just it.
All right, and now the last one I'm going to ask you is, we know the new national anthem, so I'll need you to complete it. Nigeria, we hail thee, and what's next?
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Good afternoon. My name is Akinle Akinbemi Oludare.
Thank you for being a part of TOSSE. I want to find out from you, how would you rate this event this year?
Well, in fact, there's no better way to rate TOSSE than to say awesome. It has always been awesome. There's no time you come here that you will not get to be enriched, to gain more insight as to how to run a system.
Is there anything you want TOSSE to infuse into their programs going forward?
Except if at the end of this year's edition, I will be able to say that, because what you have to say that TOSSE has not really put on board. When you talk about technology, we have it there. When you talk about panelist session, we have it. When you talk about facilitators that can really drill and bring the best out of themselves and instill positive impact in others, they have it. So I would say they've been doing wonderfully well. But if you insist, I will say that one of the things I would just want them to do more is probably looking for a bigger place than this one, a bigger venue, because it's as if this place cannot accommodate the number of people attending TOSSE anymore. So maybe that's one of the things I would just want them to work on.
All right, what's your advice for those who are not here and watching you?
I would say they are missing a lot. They are really, really missing a lot. Of course, you can see I was asking some guys what they plan today, and they said a lot. So it means those that are not here, they are really missing. So I will encourage them that they should look forward to the next edition and make themselves available.
All right, thank you. So it's all about the TOSSE experience like we know it. It's a yearly program and a homecoming for educators, administrators, and industry experts. I just overheard you guys talking about you not getting to know that this thing is happening. I'm wondering how, because we're doing a whole lot of publicity, and what you're saying that you need more publicity. Oh, we're not doing enough.
For them not to be aware or know about it, I don't think you've done enough.
Okay, what you want us to do is more publicity.
Yeah, of course, you have to do that. At least extend something, go to other places. This place is too, it's too close for them not to know about a program like this. So you need more publicity. You need them to be aware. I would have loved them to be here right now, but unfortunately, they're not. So,
you would have loved you to be here?
My uncle. My uncle is a school owner, yes.
All right, so how did you get to know about the program?
We just walked in, I just felt, okay, we've been seeing school buses around. I was just like, what's going on? Let's just come in, let's see what's happening here. And all of a sudden, see what we are seeing here. So
one thing you must know is that whenever TOSSE is holding, the presence outside can tell you volume of what is happening in here. So we are sorry that you never knew about it, and we are always doing publicity on TV, on internet, and social media. But we assure you that we're going to inform you going forward. Every June we have a homecoming for all educators. All right, so officially, let's get to meet your name.
Okay, I'm Mabel Azan.
Roslyn Ndi. Oh, yeah, I'm Christiana.
Are you from the same school?
Yes, we are.
What is the name of the school?
We are from Gracia Davina Schools.
All right. So what did you really see here that you're amazed about?
That amazed me? Actually, we didn't go into the lecture hall, so I can't really say, or I can't give you the in-depth of what we've got, but I just love the environment, and I just feel it's an environment where you can learn more. So extending the invitation to other schools isn't a bad idea, so that's just the only thing I'll be talking about. Let them be aware, create more awareness, let other schools, no matter how small, at least just invite them. No knowledge is lost. Yeah.
All right, one thing I want to let you know, in case you just want to know about this program, you can just follow EduMark or TOSSE. Just go TOSSE on all social media handles, EduMark or TOSSE. The lady you were speaking to, she was a facilitator during the program, and if you have heard her speak, you will know that this program is elite. It's a fire. In fact, it's the place where you need to be. All right, I just wish you're going to be here next year, and you can invite your friends, your uncle. Do you understand? So it's all about the TOSSE experience. What did I say?
TOSSE experience.
Again?
TOSSE experience.
You need to be excited about it.
Yeah, experience.
All right, thank you. So it's still all about the TOSSE experience, and one thing TOSSE is known for is bringing seasoned professionals, and we have a seasoned facilitator who came this morning, the second day of this program, to inspire us with his wealth of knowledge. But let's get to meet him, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right. What's your name?
My name is Rotimi Tayo.
During your class and your lecture, I could see a lot of people responding well to that. So could you just tell me what was the insight of your lecture today?
All right, thank you very much. I was speaking about school fees and school fees increase, strategies to apply and considerations for doing so. And that's a very sensitive topic if you understand what I mean. We are in a situation where schools have to look at their books. Prevailing economic conditions might necessitate the need for us to review fees. But we also know that it's not just the schools going through economic crisis. Parents also are feeling the crunch. So there has to be certain strategies that every school is able to adopt to be able to justify their increase and also ensure that they are doing business, because education must be seen as a business. Schools are businesses, and they must actually come out in such a way where they're sustainable and profitable. So basically my session was there designed to be able to not just inspire people, but to be able to give them tools and equip them to be able to carry on the necessary increase, ensuring that while doing so, they don't lose students in the process, while doing so, they don't lose partners in the process, and also ensuring that at the end of the day, it's a win-win. And there are strategies to this. It's just making sure that schools present are able to key into the opportunities, the strategies, and also to ensure that no one is left behind. So I kind of shared some things to consider, exploring the social reality of today, use certain case studies that people can relate with. So it's not totally something new as if it's not been done before. It's just the experience and the methodology adopted to ensure that it works for schools, because it's a new model for schools, but it's also a working model in businesses. Thank you.
All right. So, how would you rate the participation of the attendees from 1 to 10, of 1 to 100?
Participation in my session or generally? Generally. Well, in my session, I think I'll give it an A. I saw the keen interest. We had participation in terms of questions that were asked. We had participation in terms of noticing people writing notes, following, and I did a call and response. You know, you can tell an engaging class from the fact that the students or the participants in the class are actually glued on their seats. They had little or no body movement, you know, people going out to do different things. They were listening with rapt attention, and I really appreciate the organizers for being able to put together an amazing event and also being able to bring topics that are not just trending but specific topics tailored to the growth and development of participants.
All right. One more question I would like to ask is, if you want TOSSE to infuse anything to this program, what would it be?
Well, I would say that maybe we need to begin to look at a bigger capacity in terms of venue. Even you can see that the TOSSE experience is so rich. The exhibitors, the people visiting and the people participating and the speaking classes, it's calling for a bigger TOSSE experience, meaning a bigger venue, and the experience can actually now go on a wider scale and people can experience it in a better way.
All right, thank you. Lastly, I want to ask, have you learnt the new national anthem?
Have I learnt the new national anthem? Well, yes, I have.
Can you recite it for us?
No, I'm not.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Yes, while we're wrapping up this year's experience, we want to get a review from our participants. Good afternoon. Let's get to meet you.
Good afternoon, sir.
What's your name?
Abimbola Ogundele.
From what school?
From Liumi School.
What did you get from this experience?
I get a lot of things. I learn new things. You know, there's no longer that is lost. So I had another thing that I've not had before. I had a good experience. I have
What do you look up for next year?
Even more than this, a lot more and even more fun than this year, because there's fun here. Most of our educators really enjoy them. They deliver well. So more of it. We can even say well done to Mrs. Ogunde. She's doing great.
All right. It's still all about the TOSSE experience, homecoming for all school owners, administrators, and industrial experts. And I must tell you, the facilitators are seasoned experts. And we have one of our facilitators here, and we're going to meet him officially. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you very much.
Your name?
Dr. Adedamola Israel Olofa.
All right, quickly give us an insight of what you had in the class.
Okay, we're talking about learning performance improvements. Yes, so about how educators, teachers, and school owners can help children who are struggling to come up academically. Most people think that low performance may be hereditary, but even if it is, you can still turn a child that is actually struggling to become a super champion. There are ways to go about it. These are the things we learn there, step by step of how to help children who are struggling pick up, and also even children that are high flyers, very brilliant ones. They're not meant to be left the way they are. They're also meant to be used, meant to be helped to stretch them further, more than what they're actually doing. The child doing what we call first in the class, right, can be helped to still become to go steps higher without being given a promotional. If you're in grade 4, and the child and children like that, they always have a boring class because they already know before the teacher will come. So give them, while still in grade 4, give them a book ahead of the class they are to stretch what they already have. So that if they are, say, they are brilliant in your school, you get a bigger school than yours, they can compete with children from outside the country or even in a bigger school like yours. These are the tricks, tips that we give to them today.
All All right, that's really great. I want to find out how would you rate the participation of the participants?
In my class, I don't want to blow my own trumpet anyway. All the people that are there, they brought their phone and they are capturing the screen because they don't want to miss anything at all. Meaning, I'm sure they got values for the time they spend there. That's it.
Did you inform them on how they can follow you up even after now?
Yes, I did. I gave them my social media handle on Facebook. I told them, I don't know if I can say it here also, Edu Norms Consulting. That's one of our pages on Facebook and also on Instagram. Edu Norms Consulting. That's where we are.
Right. If there's anything you want TOSSE to infuse into their program going forward, what would it be?
Okay. I noticed something online and also people that chatted me directly. They said they believe that it's only day one that will be loaded, that the two may not be as loaded as day one. I know I have to talk to them one on one. Say no, come. Oh, even day two will be heavier than the day one. Yes, now. So I think that after every first day event in the annual TOSSE, there should be kind of public announcement overhead speaker. Say these are the things we're going to have for tomorrow. Okay, these are the seminars we have today. Day one. For day two, we have this. Because not everybody reads. But whenever you are buying or checking things, you can always ask. You can always hear the announcement that tomorrow for all A, we're going to have this and this and this. For all B, this one. For the TOSSE Plus. So that will ginger people to say, okay, TOSSE is fully loaded, either day one or day two or day three or whatever. That will make people come more throughout the days of assigned to do the program.
What would you like to say to Mrs. Inka Ogundia and the organizers of this program?
Mama of all of us, Mama Africa. She's model to all of us. We celebrate her, we love her. And something happened yesterday, even now. She's not around. Everything went as smooth as if she's around. That's to portray that what she teaches others, she's leadership. She just portrayed that even without you being in your company, things can still run smoothly without you. That's what she trained both of us. That's what we just saw today and yesterday. Things were going on so nicely, even when he's not around. So, Mama Yinka, God bless you.
I can really say that for a fact that even in our absence, everything went great. And all right, I'm really grateful to God for that because it's not easy. She has put in a whole lot of good structure, and that's why it's working. Yes. And the last question I want to ask you is, you know the new national anthem, isn't it?
I sang it when I was in primary school. I don't want to sing it because that's not what I need. Seriously. Our next problem or challenge is not national anthem. It's national convenience, national comfort, national anthem. If I know it, I won't sing it because it does not solve any problem about my life. Does it? In your own life? Does it? It does not. So it's not a priority. Let people give us the anthem. Show us first that they are true patriots by making the wealth to go round. There is a source of commonwealth in Nigeria. We have oil, we are still buying oil. We have oil, we are still buying more expensive. If the government can make things easy for everybody, joyfully, everybody will learn the anthem, even though we're not doing for that. For me, I won't sing it.
Thank you for your insight and for your time. God bless you, sir. All right, tell us your name and what school you're from.
My name is Mrs. Akomode Onome Mary. I am from Greater Heights Nursery and Primary School, Okaka, Oyo State. This is my first time of coming to TOSSE. In fact, I really enjoyed the program. All the seminars are so inspiring. In fact, I love what I saw here.
Thank you. I'm glad you're happy and congratulations. You're coming for the first time. Hope you're going to be here next year.
I will, by God's grace.
Quickly tell us, what did you learn this year?
I learned a lot, especially from the health awareness. I learned from there how I can balance my work with my with my health too, how I can manage it. And I learned leadership skills too, how I can relate with parents, how I can communicate well, and how I can relate with myself as well. In fact, I learned a lot.
Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you next year.
You are welcome, sir.
Have a nice day. All right, the TOSSE experience is always beautiful. It's always great every year, but this year turns out to be greater than ever. And now we also have one of our participants here. Let's get to meet you, sir.
Yeah, I am Babatunde Kayode.
What school are you from?
Oniland College.
Oniland College. So now, this year in this year's event, what would you say about it? How would you rate this event?
So far, I'll say it's awesome. I was here yesterday. I think today is day 2. And so far, I will tell you it's an awesome experience from inside the hall, the facilitators, the speakers that we have, and even also the different stands that we have here. I've been going around since yesterday, and I tell you, it's like my head is just going to explode with all the content I'm seeing so far. Like the session we had inside today that has to do with AI incorporated into the classroom, it's a lot. It's a lot to process.
Okay. So is there anything you're looking out for that you want TOSSE to infuse or want TOSSE to do going forward?
Well, I think TOSSE is doing a lot. You know, each year is like an upgrade from the previous one. I want to just tell them to just continue to be innovative. Okay, I may not be able to really pinpoint because every time it's just quality. Just keep being innovative about what you do, and let's just keep moving this space forward and becoming better.
All right, there's a question I want to ask you. You know the new national anthem, isn't it?
Yes.
Nigeria, we hail thee, so complete it.
Nigeria, we hail thee. But I'll stop there. There's a reason for that.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Good evening. So please tell us your name and what school you're from.
My name is Mrs. Ufomba. I'm from Ufom Nursery and Primary School.
All right. Proprietress, right?
Yes, I am.
All right. So what did you learn from this year's event?
Very wonderful things I have learned. I'm a first timer anyway, but I've learned that in my school I can carry out I can carry my staff along, that I can delegate duties, I can make plans for succession. I can also develop my staff to give better results. So these are some of the things I've learned so far.
All right, thank you. We look forward to seeing you next year. Have a nice day. It's all about the TOSSE event. I wish it was not going to come to an end, but trust me, this is the end of this year's event. But before we go, we want to talk to the participants and hear from them their reviews. So tell us your name, please.
My name is Shay Anthony.
All right, so from what school?
I'm from Covenant University. My mom owns a school, so she just attended the program here.
So how would you describe this event?
Okay, the event was impactful and it was lovely because, I mean, you have a mindset, different mindset of people coming to a particular gathering. So you get to meet several people and ask them questions, get numbers, and the facilitators were really impactful, and the message, all what they delivered was really top notch. I really appreciate them.
Thanks for being a part of TOSSE.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
My name is Mrs. Ethel Okagbari. I'm a staff from Baptist Model High School, Ijegun. Well, this program, TOSSE 2024, I learned a lot. I know my life will never remain the same. It is very informative, enlightening, and educative. It's all about TOSSE experience. See you next year. Thank you.
All right, like you know, the TOSSE experience is all about bringing and building winners. You can see the excitement in the air, and I must tell you, I'm super excited, even if I didn't win the cash. All right, let's get to meet. What's your name?
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Olubumi Adewa. I'm an education consultant, and I'm a speaker at TOSSE this year. So it's like everything just falling into grace personified for me this year.
So everyone can be a winner at the TOSSE event. Whether you be a speaker or a participant, it's really great. All right, tell me, how much did you win?
50,000 naira.
50,000. I don't know if you can share some for me.
I'll think about it.
All right. Now, what would you like to say to TOSSE and Wema Bank for organizing this program?
Yes, I would like to say thank you so much. Beautiful one, and looking forward to more partnership like this from other banks too.
Would you say you're surprised that education can bring this kind of financial impact to individuals that participate?
Yes, I'm very surprised. I'm very, very surprised because I never envisaged this or imagine it. So it's a good one.
What about if I tell you the next surprise next year is going to be you winning a car?
That's going to be awesome.
All right, we look forward to seeing you next year. God bless you. Thank you for coming. Thank you also for being a winner. So tell us your name.
My name is Mrs. Glorita Dennis.
What school are you from?
I'm from Divine Release Private School.
All right. How much did you win? Tell us.
I won 20,000 naira.
Did you ever imagine that you would come for a program and you were going to go home with 20,000 naira sponsored by Wema Bank and TOSSE?
No, I was surprised. It was a surprise package this time.
What would you like to say to those who are not here?
You are really missing a lot. You missed not just the money and everything that has to do with education, impartation, and every fun about it. You missed, and I'm encouraging you to be here next time. Yeah.
Okay, what would you like to say to Yinka Ogunde Foundation, TOSSE, and management of TOSSE and Wema Bank?
Wow, God bless Mommy Yinka Ogunde, CPE, and Wema Bank. That God will continue to prosper their business and add more to whatever they are doing.
Thanks for being a winner at this event. We hope you're going to be the winner of a brand new car next year. Don't mind me, if you're looking forward to a car, you should be a dreamer, but we can do it. We can do it. All right. Next year, you're going to win a car. That's what it is. TOSSE is always coming with surprise. This year is a total big experience. For me, I'm going to call it the Total Experience Support Seminar Exhibition. Coming all the way from the north. I can imagine that. A winner coming from the north and winning something in Lagos. This is big. This is what TOSSE is all about. Making winners out of every event. Hello, let's get to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Hafsat Said Goma.
Okay, you're a winner of how much?
200,000.
200,000 naira.
From CPE.
How do you feel about it?
In fact, I'm so happy. I feel great.
From CPE?
I just want to say thank you. Yes, CPE, Concept Parents in Education.
Okay, what do you want to say to them?
I want to say a big thank you to Mommy Yinka and her team for doing a great job in education sector.
Okay, did you ever imagine that you were going to come to a program like this and win the sum of 200,000 naira going home?
No, even when they say it, I never think of being the winner.
All right, what about next year? What do you think Yinka Ogunde is going to be bringing next year?
In fact, even this year, we saw a lot of things that we are not even expecting. So I believe that next year will be fun. It's going to be great.
Next year is going to be great. So says our winner of 200,000 naira. What a huge sum to win in an occasion as this. I'm looking forward to seeing you next year. And until then, God bless you. Yes, thank you. Everyone is a winner, and I am also a winner at TOSSE Experience, the 16th edition of Total Support School Seminar and Exhibition. My name is United, and I think at this point we're going to call it a wrap. But before we go, let's get a few review from our participants. All right, it's all about the TOSSE event. So we have one participant here, is a special invited guest. Let's get to meet you, sir.
Okay, so Mr. Leo, I'm from the American corner at Ikeja, that's at the airport. Thank you.
Okay, so what is it like you being in TOSSE this 2 days? How's it been?
Okay, yeah, so it's actually the right time for educators to begin to collaborate and network. So TOSSE is a very great platform that has made that possible. Yeah, 2 days of very intensive, shall I say, platform exchange and things that will benefit education and educators. It's been great. Thank you.
So what would you like to say to the organizers?
Yes, okay, so this is great to happen in Lagos. We want this to go from Lagos to Abuja, to Port Harcourt, to Ibadan, till it gets everywhere in every corner of the country, and maybe let's say outside the country too. But yes, but it's a great effort, and we are hoping that it goes bigger.
Amen. We're going to see your wish come to pass. Thank you for being a part of TOSSE. All right, still on the TOSSE experience, we just want to hear from Alaja how she feels about this event, the 2-day event. So Alaja, so what did you learn from this event?
Yeah, actually, this is my first time at TOSSE. I've been hearing of TOSSE then, but this year I decided that, okay, let me actually go and explore and see what TOSSE is all about. Yes, today I can tell you that I'm going home another person. I'm going home loaded with values, and we are going to action as we have been taught everything we have learned. We need to plan, we need to rebrand education and follow along with the new technological trend in a gradual step. Every school should train achievers, and with putting these lessons in place, they will definitely do that.
All right. What would you like TOSSE to add to this program next year?
Okay, maybe next year there could be maybe a competition for school owners. It could be a talk, maybe something fun, more fun.
Well, we've been doing all of this. We've been doing a whole lot of. So we did the draw and all of that.
Yes, a game of luck. And
the competition, right?
Virtual competition. It could be a write-up. It could be a stage quiz section. It could be a prepared one. This is a game of luck. It could be anyone, but something intellectual. It could be through a session we have had, and it could be a feedback or a competition. Just something we could register. It could be paid, it could be free, but something that is a reward from your efforts.
All right, thank you very much. I know that TOSSE organizers are watching, and definitely they will bring this to reality. We hope to see you next year.
Definitely.
All right.
Too.
All right. Thanks for coming. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right. Still on the TOSSE experience. Right now we're talking with manners and conduct. Trust me, TOSSE. At TOSSE experience, you always meet different people, and manners and conduct, they're one of the participants, rather exhibitors that came, and trust me, I learned some manners and how to conduct myself. Trust me. All right, let's get to meet them officially. What's your name?
Adefunke Fashiru.
Are you?
Adefunke Michael.
Okay, I'm going to start with Adefunke. How did you see this experience?
All right, so it's been amazing. It's a gathering of educators, and being an educator myself, it has helped me meeting a lot of people and being able to communicate what we do at Manners and Conduct to them. So yes.
Okay, can you tell us quickly what's Manners and Conduct? What are they all about?
Okay, so we're a character organization. We're big on character. We do not believe that children just develop character. We feel the whole process of raising character in children requires intentionality, requires a curriculum, a process, because what you say to a 3-year-old is different from what you say to a 5-year-old, is different from what you say to a teenager. So we have the curriculum broken into simple steps, easy to practice, easy to follow for everybody. We had some people who bought our books 2 years ago and last year, and they gave us wow stories. They came to buy the recent ones. So it just shows that there's something about character that we're adding to the society.
There's something about character you're adding to the society, and there's something about TOSSE bringing you to this place. Yes. All right. I'm really happy about that. So how do people get to follow you on social media, or if they want to contact you?
Okay, so we are on all social media. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. You can have our numbers as well. So you can follow us, Manners and Conduct, or you look for Adefunke Fashiru on Instagram, on Facebook. We are there.
All right, talking about manners and conduct, I want to ask you, how did you see the conduct of the participants during this program?
I must say, I give it to TOSSE. I think they've done very well in organization. We didn't even feel Mama. We're used to seeing Mama go everywhere. Come on, meet Ronke. Come on, see this Ronke. Have you met this person? So that's what we miss in her. But I love the fact that everywhere just seemed to go on well. The participants were well organized. The team, the TOSSE team, did excellently well. From their outfit to the way they spoke to the exhibitors, to the participants who joined. I mean, it was just seamless. It was a smooth one.
Wow, this is a great one. Everyone is just talking that Mrs. Yinka Ogunde is not around and this program is a success. Can we say that Mrs. Yinka Ogunde can just stay and just relax and everything is going on well, right? Yeah, that's to tell you that she has built a good structure and the team is in place. She's not around and we have huge success. That's what it takes to have a great team. And Manners and Conduct, trust me, they're a great team with TOSSE, and we look forward to seeing you guys next year.
Forward to being here again next year. And just correct, we miss Mama. She's done well. So what we saw here is everything she represents, everything she stands for. She always says if you've got your team working, it's not about you being there physically, and that's what just happened. So So we miss her, but yes, we're good.
Her liveliness, the way she would dance. We need to dance. We need to.
No, but I can tell you for a fact that Mrs. Inka Ogunde, she's here. You want to see her? You want to see her?
Something like that.
She's been here since yesterday and today, but she just made you guys feel she wasn't around. Can you imagine that? Trust me, I just miss my manners and conduct sometimes. I just tell lies on camera. Alright. No. Alright, it's all about the TOSSE experience. So it does tell everybody it's all about the TOSSE experience. Keep watching.
All about the TOSSE experience.
Keep watching. See you next year. Alright, still on the TOSSE experience. Let's get to talk to our participant. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So kindly tell us your name and where you're from.
I am Dr. Loveland Ndo, proprietress of Gateway School, Enugu State.
You come from Enugu to this place?
Yes, I've been coming for the past 13 years now.
13 years and counting.
Yeah, wow. It has been an awesome outing. My very first time I came, I always saw a need to be coming from time to time. I've really grown with the experience I got from TOSSE.
That's why I call it the TOSSE experience, and I'm glad you just confirmed it. What would you say you learned these 2 days that you've been here?
Oh, I learned a lot. It has been awesome. I attended at least 4 different seminars. I really learned the way forward for my teachers, capacity building for teachers, capacity building for myself, growing myself, and then having rest, and then the one we had that is so amazing, how to attend to our parents. Parent complaint, the children, and then getting to know that we spend more time with the children than they do with the parents. That we are really more of the parents to the children than the biological parents. And then I believe they're going back to Enugu and to Gateway School, there will be a change.
All right, what would you like to say to the organizers of this program and to the partners of this program?
Well, I would like to encourage them to keep on growing. Like maybe after the COVID, it was a visual meeting, which I attended, and I attended the one organized for just the proprietors at Sheraton 2 years back, and they are doing great. They are doing great. The organizers are doing great. I'm so happy that this year the CEO is not around, but her presence is not really felt. She has a great team. And I came with my HM, my nursery HM, to experience what I've been experiencing, so we can at least, if I'm saying something, I'm saying I go to TOSSE, I learn something that she should at least be at my back to confirm and affirm what I'm saying. So I'm very happy we are here, and I just ask them, they should keep on striving to bring that which they have at the Western world. They should bring it closer to us. If they can, if possible, if they can come down to the east, bring it a bit closer to us, it will be great.
All right, everybody wants TOSSE to come close to their end. Some want TOSSE to come to the east, some want TOSSE to come to the north, and others want TOSSE to come to the west. For me, I want TOSSE to go to Canada. Wow, that would be nice. I'm sure everybody will having to take their flights down to Canada. Mom, thank you for coming to TOSSE. I wish you a safe trip back to Enugu. God bless you, and thank you for being a part of TOSSE yearly.
Okay, my name is Onekachi Cynthia. This is my first time attending TOSSE event. It was really helpful educationally, and I'm also a copper and a teacher in the Glorious Hotel Heritage. I learned a lot about how to improve students in the academic aspect. I learned on how teachers can improve themselves, how to create scheme of work to be helpful for students too. It's all about TOSSE experience. See you next year. Thank you.
Still on the matter, it's TOSSE experience, and if there's one thing for you to believe, it is the TOSSE experience of 16th edition of Total Support School and Seminar Exhibition happening right here at 10 Degrees. And trust me, you would not believe that his name is Believe. In fact, introduce yourself, let the people get to meet you.
My name is Believe Iboyi. I'm the CEO of Entrepreneur NG, and I volunteer for TOSSE.
All right,
for the past 11 years, I've been volunteering for TOSSE.
Wow, volunteer partner for TOSSE. This is great. So, what would you like to? How would you like to describe this event that happened this year, 2024?
Now, the peculiar thing about 2024's edition of TOSSE is the absence of Mrs. Ogunde and how the program was able to run in her absence. That is the peak of leadership, pinnacle. They call it pinnacle of leadership, where you have built structures, you have built the systems, and then you have built a team that can duplicate and replicate you. And that is how businesses should succeed. And she has demonstrated that leadership capacity, and that is the thing that blew everybody's mind in TOSSE. All of us assumed that if Nika is not around, TOSSE will be like, but everything ran. In short, they cannot talk.
How do you think she's going to feel knowing that this became a huge success even when she's not around?
That is the dream of every leader, and I'm sure she can go to bed and sleep. That is the dream of every leader, that you can have a company, a program, a project that can run in your absence without you sweating. And you have a team and a team of dedicated people that can actually make that thing work in your absence. I think every leader should be happy that it's working. But this is what she preaches, this is what she teaches, this is what every one of us within the team teaches. And it is actually experiencing it for the first time, that someone can actually own a program, a project, and the person is not around and it is working effortlessly. That is, for us, is phenomenal.
All right, working with TOSSE, I know you have an insight of what TOSSE is always bringing. This year, Wema Bank partnered with TOSSE and they brought a huge spice to this event by running a draw, and we have winners leaving this event with cash prizes. Can you tell us what TOSSE is going to be planning next year?
Well, for now, I can't really say what it's going to plan next year, because Mrs. Ogunde is the brain, is the visionary. So oftentimes she's what drops the hint before the team now builds on it. So for now, let's see experience. Let's see dwell on this experience first, because 2024 is all about this experience. So maybe 2025, that new experience will come, and then at that point in time, we cannot discuss that.
I love it when you call it experience, because I have termed this year TOSSE experience, and everybody just has to go home with the experience. And TOSSE experience is all about the homecoming of educators, administrators, industry experts, like I always tell you. We're looking forward to this event next year. Believe, how would you rate this event, the turnout of the participant and the facilitator from 1 to 100?
1 to 100, I will give it a 90. 90 because the 10% is for us to see that there's always a room for improvement. I don't want to score us 100, because we feel that, and that has been TOSSE every year. There's always something new every year. Last year was good, this year is better. This year is good, next year is better. So I think the concept of TOSSE is it can always be better. And that is what I would just say. That's why I say it's 90, because there's still room for more improvement. And then every year it's a 90. Even though it's 100, but it's a 90, because we want to improve more, we want to get better, and that's what we are doing.
There's always a way to get it better. There's always a start to everything, and there's always an end to that thing. And when you look behind me, you can see that this year's program, yes, it has come to an end already. We're looking forward to this event next year, and until we come your way next year, God bless you. It's all about the TOSSE experience. Say it.
TOSSE experience.
All right.